Hello again, I'm back. I've been doing a lot of research recently and I just had to share this with everybody. Basically, I've been on the JW.org site and this is aimed at all the current Jehovah's Witnesses that are obviously there watching my videos due to the abuse and comments I've been receiving. So I just wanted you to look at this, Matthew 24, verse 23 onwards. It says, "Then if anyone says to you, 'Look, here is the Christ,' or 'There,' do not believe it. For false Christs and false prophets will arise and will perform great signs and wonders so as to mislead, if possible, even the chosen ones. Look, I have forewarned you. Therefore, if people say to you, 'Look, he is in the wilderness,' do not go out. 'Look, he is in the rooms,' do not believe it. For just as the lightning comes out of the east and shines over to the west, so the presence of the Son of Man will be. Wherever the carcass is, there the evil eagles will be gathered together." So basically, anyone claims that Christ has appeared in any shape or form or way, do not believe, because you will know when the Son of Man will arrive. Yet Jehovah's Witnesses are claiming that in 1914, Jesus began to inspect the spiritual temple, invisibly of course, and the inspection and cleansing work involved a period of time, from 1914 to 1919. And that after 1919, the Jehovah's Witness organisation was chosen. Now they are claiming that Jesus has come invisibly. But Jesus said in the Bible that you would know when he's coming, and anyone else who claims so is a false prophet. And it just says at the bottom, where is it? No, wrong bit, it's this one. It says, "The faithful and discreet slave are a small group of anointed brothers who are directly involved in preparing and dispensing spiritual food during Christ's presence. Today they make up the governing body." The governing body wasn't created until 1975, yet they're claiming that Jesus chose them in 1919, and they were appointed over all his domestics in 1919. Yet the faithful and discreet slave didn't come till 1975. Now the date 1914 has been an issue for a long time, and if you're putting so much faith in this date, you have to know what the governing body themselves think about this. And I found this, which is very interesting. It was a minute from members of the governing body, Wednesday the 5th, 1980, 5th of March. The generation, they were explaining the generation, and they came up with a possible solution because by 1980 the anointed were running low in numbers, so it was hard to explain how 1914 could exist, seeing how they were running out of people basically. So they came up with a suggestion, 3 members of the committee, that 1957 would be the date. And if you look at this one, 1957 marked the year when the first Russian Sputnik was launched into Earth's outer space. Evidently, the chairman's committee felt that the event would be accepted as marking the start of the fulfillment of these words of Jesus. "The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven will be shaken." So based on that application, their conclusion would be as stated, that this generation would refer to the contemporary mankind living as knowledgeable ones from 1957 onward. The 3 men were not suggesting that 1914 be dropped. It would say the end of the Gentile times, but this generation would not begin applying until 1957. Now, there was only 3 of the chairman's committee that suggested this, and the governing body ended up deciding not to. But the mere fact that they were choosing this date instead of 1914 purely states just how doubtful they were themselves, and yet people can get disfellowshipped for believing otherwise. Nathan Knorr, the president, in 1975, even stated, "There are some things I know. I know that Jehovah is God, that Jesus Christ is his son, that he gave his life as a ransom for us, and that there is a resurrection. Other things I'm not so certain about. 1914, I don't know. We have talked about 1914 for a long time. We may be right, and I hope we are." Now this is the president of the organisation. He's doubting the date as well. So that's all I have to say on the matter. Just think about that.